Hey, everybody, welcome to Pink Shade. It's Mugshot Monday. I got my girl Keisha here. Change my logo there.
Hi.
Hey. And you know what, guys? We're just boom, boom, boom. We're just cranking out these recordings. Look at us.
Yes, because as I have mentioned before, when you work for Mary Payne Gilbert, there are no days off. You got to work on your birthday, your death day. She's still gonna make it. Well, we still got to do this one quick record before you die. Can we just squeeze in this one recording? Holiday, she gonna make you work. When you on vacation, she's gonna make you work. Like she does not
You can
play about
say,
getting these shows out. We're scared of you. We don't
no,
say no to you.
you can say no. You can say, I am busy. I am traveling. I cannot work on these days. And I will say, that is fine. I can find
I think we all just make it work.
okay. Well,
We don't want to be replaced.
Nobody could replace you, girl. Nobody. I gotta tell you, I was just thinking about because I have a note written down here, and sometimes I write down notes, and then I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I don't even know
Yeah.
what it means. The note that I wrote down was hysteria machine.
What the hell?
Well, then I had to think about it. This past Friday, like the Friday before you were on Kimberly and Katie's Patreon live about traders,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
on this Friday.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about Candace's headpiece at the dinner.
Okay, so I haven't watched this week's episode yet.
Girl, it is the best episode. Alan Cumming says
That's
the
what
best
everyone
episode ever.
I've been reading that, and I'm just like, okay, I'm behind on a few shows,
This
and
is not the
Traders is kind
one.
of towards the bottom of the list.
No,
So,
girl.
okay, I'll watch it tomorrow when we're driving.
Well, does James watch it too? Or he's not
He'll
into it?
come in sometimes and he'll watch some of it. He was really excited about Ron being on there because he's a big fan of Ron's.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you what, I have been seeing Ron on more things now. And I'm like, that's who could have won Traders. If he had shown this personality, I just spit. This personality, he could have won it.
Yeah, I love how he's coming out just basically calling Dorinda a racist.
Okay, so is that
I'm enjoying that quite a bit.
Okay, because I've been seeing she was being a bully. I didn't know it had to do with race. Is she racist?
I am just literally guessing.
Reading in between the lines?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm guessing. And I
because white people know when other white people racist. So
I just know her history and know, you know what I mean? I just know her history and I know, and I said it on this weekend's Patreon, like I know somebody personally who has worked for her as her assistant. And that person did a Patreon episode with me and told me all about it. So,
okay.
And I'm not saying she said anything racist at that time. She did not. I'm just saying I'm getting the feeling because of her past bad behavior that perhaps that is what he is indicating. I have no personal knowledge. I do think she was probably nasty to him.
I wonder why. Oh, well, never
know.
mind if it was.
Well, I don't know. He just seems so unassuming and like dirt.
Yeah.
That's how he
you would think she would leave him alone. Yeah.
But I don't know. He, I love how he's come out talking about, he has an autistic son and he's getting a late in life diagnosis himself. And he's funny when you see his stand-up comedy and So
yeah.
I bet you anything he'll be one of those ones they bring back.
Oh, so they do repeat seasons?
Well, Dorinda came back. And
Kate she was kicked off the first episode, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was kicked off pretty early.
Has been back like twice.
Who?
Kate Chastain and Boston Rob has also been back.
Oh, Boston Rob. He was so hot in his prime that even though he's not in his prime now, he could still get it if he wanted it.
I agree with you. And I had an argument with somebody at dinner the other night because I was like, I'm not a Survivor watcher. I never watched it. I only know Boston Rob from like his pictures from those days and what he looks like now. And I think he's hot. And my friends who have watched every episode, like they're planning a big watch party for the new season. Like they know everything.
They love Survivors. Okay.
And they were like, you're completely wrong. He's not hot. I was like, disagree.
What?
I was like, disagree.
Oh, the way his swagger, his looks, the way he talks, just like
my friend
is.
Mary was like, "Oh," and when he got with Amber, we were so mad. Like, what does she see in him? She does say as he's gotten older, she likes him better because he's not quite as
It's
obnoxious as he
cocky.
was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mary Payne, I have to say, you've been posting a little bit more on your personal page, and
Okay.
you have a hefty list of friends named Mary. I was like, is this another Mary? I'm like, is this the Mary that I met? No, because that Mary had a hyphenated name. Damn, it's another. Like, how many Marys do you know?
Well, my best friend Mary that lives down the street,
Yeah.
she's plain Mary. She's Mary.
Yes,
Her
we
name is
know
not
her.
hyphenated.
Right, right.
Uh,
Now, you know my favorite of the Marys is the one who from your hometown who told me I was beautiful and gorgeous and asked me if it was an actress. She's my favorite of all the Marys.
that's
She's
Mary
a
Preston.
hyphenated.
That's Mary
That's Mary
Preston.
Preston. Hey, Mary
She's
Preston, if you're watching.
none of us are hyphenated, but a lot of us do it so that people will know to put the two names together.
Right,
But she's
right.
also 4 names, Mary Preston Hayes
Yes,
Dubberly, just like I'm Mary Payne Coster Gilbert.
yes.
I just put all her information on the internet.
Let
Anyway,
me.
she's
I just put
it
a
just
social security number, driver's license number. Thanks for the updated photo. Like, you got all her business in the streets.
it's so funny. She would die. And then let's see. I've got my aunt is Mary Margaret. I have another aunt named Mary Lou.
That's a lot of Marys.
My grandfather's sister was Mary Florida.
Mary Florida.
Aunt Mary Florida. And I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Do I have other Mary
There's a
friends?
lot of Marys in your life.
Okay, maybe so. I mean, I've got
So
like
many. I mean, I'm about to start going by Mary Keisha.
I got Mary Elizabeth. She's my good friend that's here, Mary Elizabeth.
See,
Okay.
a lot of Marys.
Never thought about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's a
mean,
lot.
when you're from the South, everybody got the 2 names.
Well, I was friends growing up with, and we're still adult friends. Her name, I'm Rakisha, and she's Lakeisha, and we were on the
Stop.
same cheerleading. Yeah, Rakisha and Lakeisha. We were on the same cheerleading squad. So our sponsor literally would call us Ra and La. And
Yeah.
to this day, we still refer to each other as Ra and La.
Well, you would have to. That's too It's just like if you had 2 people that was like, Anna Grace and Anna Kate, because
But
that's
no one ever got us mixed up. No one ever got our names mixed up. Ever,
Ra,
ever, ever, ever.
Ra, and La. Yeah.
Ra and La.
You know why? It's because if you start out with Ra, you're gonna look. And if you start out with La, she's gonna look. So it's not like both of you are like Keisha Ann, because if you start with that,
No.
then both of you are gonna look. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny because I was talking to a friend from high school the other day, and of course he calls me Rakisha. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so funny to hear someone say Rakisha. I said, because whenever I hear Rakisha, I'm like, oh Lord, that's someone from school. Because no one now calls me Rakisha. Like, not even my family calls me that, except for Mila. But she's like, okay, Rakisha Owens. Smart ass.
What is your middle name?
It's Wanetta.
Spell that.
Waynette. No A, but it is pronounced Wanetta.
W.
No, you're not.
Yneetta.
E.
W-Y.
Way.
W-A-Y.
Wait a minute. Shit, I forgot how to spell it. Hold on.
You just said there's no A.
There's no A at the end, but it's Wanetta. Hold on, Mary Payne. I think I have forgotten how to spell my own middle name.
Waynett, like Wynette, but
no,
it's Wynette.
TTE. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't written it in so long or seen my middle name in so long.
So it's like Wayne with TTE at the end.
So one of my parents' friends, because my mom's middle name is Renee, and my dad's middle name is Wayne. Mm-hmm. They tried to be creative like Black folks from the South do, and they came up with that horrific middle name.
Wynette, but it's Wynetta. Even though it's an E, it's okay. Who was the girl on Match Me Abroad that was from Jackson, Mississippi, that literally had like her dad's name with an on the end?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh my God. And the minute we saw her,
we're like, her dad's
name has got to be this.
It was like,
Brucia. And you're like, her dad's name is Bruce.
It was Bruce. It was so beyond obvious. Poor thing.
I can't
Yes.
remember what her name was. Okay, we've gone way
Yeah.
off track. We've gone way off track.
As we often do.
As we
Yes.
do. But we're
Yes.
not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about love during lockup. Season 7, episode 3, road trips and red flags. Look, Keisha, red flag. I got my red flag.
I can't wait to get mine.
And I've sent you some. They come in a pack of like 100. So get ready.
We need 100 of them.
Because I just have one here, but I got the rest of them down there. And my dog Violet is a criminal, and she comes in this office, and she ran out the other day with a red flag in her mouth. Then she ran out day before yesterday because we can't take them out during the weather. So we like take them out and they can't get walks, and she's really amped her criminal behavior.
Right.
And she ran out of this office the other day, and I heard her up here. So I came up to see what she was up to, because she can, whatever she gets, she flings it around so that to come and see it. So I came up, I said, "What you got?" Because that's what we always say. We're like, "What you got?" And then she's like, "Oh," and she runs with it. And she had this in her mouth. The I Eat Ass famous visor. And I don't know.
That is so why did you not put it on her and take a picture?
Because I couldn't have touched her, because she would have eaten my hand off.
Okay.
But of course, Anna's like, "You got to take a picture." I go, "I'm not giving her any attention. Let her eat it." Because if it's something I don't care about, I just let her do it for a while, and then she gets tired, and then she comes downstairs.
She needed a picture with that on.
The way she gets things and then trots them around the house for you to see.
So funny.
And then goes under the guest room bed where nobody can reach, and then just
our dogs.
Her latest. So Anna's reading all, like I told you had to watch that show, Heated Rivalry, which is the gay hockey player show. So Anna's now reading all the books. She's obsessed.
Oh, they're books.
There's they're based on books. So now she's reading the books. And every time she has one of the books, like, she just puts it on the coffee table in the front room and then goes and does whatever. And every time Violet gets the paperback, trots around the house with it, and then goes under the bed and chews the whole cover off. So
I can't believe Anna doesn't read like on a Kindle or on her phone.
Oh no, she likes a book. She likes a book.
So you want to hear something weird I do? I like reading on my phone, but I love books. So I'll read it on my phone, but still buy the book so I can have the book.
I read things on my Kindle, and if I really like it, then I'll also buy the book just so I can have the book.
Yeah, because I want to have it. I want to have the book. Yeah.
I want to have the book.
Yeah.
The dog then eats the covers off the books, and Anna has now been like, not only is Violet a criminal, but she's homophobic. And
no, not a homophobic. What is she? Poodle and
mini golden doodle. It's so funny. And so I texted Anna yesterday. She just left to go somewhere, and I said, "Violet has your book. She's a homophobe." And Anna writes back and goes, "Why does she hate gay people?" It's like, I don't know.
Is it about gay people, the book?
All the books are about this gay hockey affair. These two guys that are on hockey, professional hockey players. And then there's a whole series. So there's other gay relationships within it. And I don't know what all the subplots are. All I know is whoever wrote these books is now making a killing, because people got so into the show that now they're buying all the books, and good for them.
Yeah, I keep hearing about this show, but sometimes that you feel like you get maxed out on shows, and you're like, "Damn, I really want to watch that, but I'm having a hard enough time just keeping up with my regular stuff."
Oh, that's my life.
Yeah,
that's my life. You and I were just talking about Persian Valley, and because I'm about to fly to Mississippi for a funeral, I'm going to have 2 hours on the plane each way, so I'm going to catch up on the Persian Valley.
So good, good.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited to watch it. It's just like you just said. It's just like so much.
Yeah, and when people recommend things, you're like, "Shh."
I put it on my list.
So good. Yes, it just goes on a list, and eventually
I'll get to it.
We get to it.
Yeah.
Maybe 12 years, but we'll get to it.
Maybe next year. Okay, so let's start with our favorite hooker with a heart of gold, and this is Emily and Justin. Wow,
she's just something's dumb about her.
She's not likable. Okay, so
yeah, that too. She's not. I mean, if you're gonna be a hoe, I'm sorry, a hooker, you got to be likable.
Yeah, well, somebody likes it. Okay, so road
That
trips and red
ass.
flags. I like that ass. So
Mhm.
Emily's going to do a jail video visit with Justin. He only gets 6 a month, and
Mhm.
they're 45 minutes. And she goes, and if the bell rings and asks me to go to lineup, I'll just have to take the fine, because
No, I'm not about to fuck up my money.
no, I was like, are you going to make $1,000 in an hour? I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'll see
And
you
why
next
did
week.
and why didn't she brush her hair just like one brush? And she looked like she just came out of room and was fucking. She
Yeah, she
got sex
did.
hair and everything going on. Like,
But
don't
here's the
make it
thing,
obvious.
she's not in an outfit that if they did ring the bell, she wouldn't be ready in
She
3 minutes in an outfit to go out there and line up.
Yeah, like I said, there's just something dumb about her.
Yeah. So, she says, "I'll just take the fine because I can't give up the video visit." And, he's upset with me about yesterday because I had to go take a client. So I don't even know if he'll log on, but of course he does. And there he is.
Mhm.
And she goes, "Okay, so let's talk about, what I found out yesterday about you might not be getting out due to the misconduct. Did you know that that was even a possibility?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "It was really hard. I got that terrible news yesterday, and then you had to go to work. And,
Yes.
with everything going on, we've got to find a way to put each other first." Well, sir, you're in prison and
You're in prison
she's trying to
and
work.
you've got lots of time on you. And it sounds like he's very bored.
He is
Here's the
very bored.
thing. We have learned that prison could be quite fun. It could be fun,
Yeah.
life-saving, educational. I mean, you could get a degree while
Mhm.
you're in you can have a career. We've had people who have had t-shirt businesses in prison,
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of things.
Laundry
So
business.
yeah,
Mhm.
so he needs to get with it. He
Tattoo
really
business.
does.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
So in Talking Head, he says, "Life is so boring here, day in and day out. It's just the same. I'm trying to get through it. I have daydreams about just taking a drive and just talking about what's outside the window." And so she's sitting there talking to him, and it says, "The meeting has been ended by the host." And she's like, "Wait, wait, wait, what?" She was like, "So the jail
Yeah.
kicked me off? Hold on, hold on." She's like, "I'm on his ex's account, so they shouldn't know that like it's me. But all they have to do is like look. They can look at whatever he's doing."
You're right.
And the talking head, she goes, "God, the prison, it makes everything so hard for us. They won't let me have video visits with Justin anymore. So I logged on to his ex's account. She let me use that account. Um, you know, Justin and his ex, Brittany, hadn't dated in 10 years. It's like she's the one that
Mhm.
introduced them.
Right.
And Brittany was doing me a favor by letting me use the account. So she calls the prison and goes, I was just on a, video call with my man,
Mhm.
and they it kicked me off, and they said, "Okay, so what's your name?" She goes, "Well, I'm Emily, but I was using this Brittany da 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 da's account." And they
Why
go,
didn't she just say she was Brittany?
"Right, they can't see her."
They can't see you.
And she goes, "I was under the account of Brittany blah blah blah." And the guy goes, "Wait, but you're not Brittany?" And she goes, "No, I'm using her
Mhm.
account." He goes, "Well, that's a violation." Click, and they hang up on her. You dumb
I mean, what
dumb.
did she think they were going to say? Like, why would you? How you gonna be a hoe and you can't lie? That is like the second thing after I can fuck well and I can lie well.
And I can
Girl,
count that money.
exactly. Come on
So
now.
he calls on the phone. At first, I wrote here, and then I corrected myself. I wrote, "She calls him back." Then I went, "LOL, just kidding."
That
He he
happened.
called her, and she goes, "Oh my god, Justin, this is so crazy. Like, why are they so on our ass? You would think they would like me because I used to be one of their own,
Record scratch.
huh?"
Huh?
Keisha, why don't I ever have my fun things like queued up and ready to go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so let's try it again.
Oh well. Okay.
I used to be one of their own. What?
Say what now?
Um,
Come again? You used to
huh?
be what? Huh?
Talking head, she goes, I was a corrections officer in a state prison while I was stripping on the side, but that was over 5 years ago. And we see a picture of her in her outfit.
Mhm.
I was 21. I did it for about 3 years. And the talking head, she says, he says, "We got our video visits taken because she can't help but run her mouth and tell her life story to everybody she comes across. So she came to visit me and was just yapping to the guy at the front desk and said, 'I used to work in a prison.'" And he goes, "I thought she worked in like a county jail or something, but no, she worked in the state prison." So, he says, they got her visits taken away because she had not put that in her paperwork. Like, have you ever worked in the
Oh.
prison system?
Okay, can we go back to what I've said twice already?
What?
She's dumb.
Yeah.
She's just kinda how old is she?
Her age is
26?
26. Yes,
She
26.
should not be as dumb as she is. I
Mm.
just I don't know. I
So
don't
she
know.
had her kid when she was 21 or 20. Must have
Mhm.
been when she was working in the prison and stripping. Wonder if the baby daddy is a prisoner.
Well, here's the thing, it's like she likes the sex industry because even when she had a job with full benefits,
Uh-huh.
401k, she still I don't know if it's like, I need attention,
Mhm.
if it's one of those situations, because
Mhm.
not very often do you hear about a correction officer also being a stripper.
No, not very often. And I doubt, you make tons of money and maybe she's like, I listen, I don't know. This girl, the fact that she
It's all
applied to
over the
be
place.
the fact that she applied to be on Love Island is just hilarious to me.
Why is it funny? I've never seen that show.
Because it's literally like people that are then they're young from the one season I saw and from like Trader Rob on the Traders, like that's an
Mhm.
example of what's on Love Island.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Like
Okay.
young, hot, you know,
Okay.
again, no shame if you want to be a sex worker, and she is a legal sex worker. But I
Yeah.
do not think on Love Island they're really taking people that have like the jobs that we usually see, like sales assistant. And you're like, that could mean
Right.
fucking anything, or
Yeah.
influencer, that kind of type.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what's her stripper name, Prisoner Patty.
It could be Mugshot Mary. I don't know.
I feel like I need to know what her stripper name was.
Okay. Somebody find out.
Bushy, Bushy Meadows is already taken, so we know it's not that.
Zuwada?
Bushy Meadows is already
Bushy
taken.
Meadows. Oh my
Mm,
god. Somebody
yes.
did post from Bella's hacienda or whatever that
Mhm.
the picture of Bushy Meadows and her husband.
Yes.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Good
Mhm.
for them. Okay. Um, now let's go to Ayesha. Ah, there she is.
Mm,
Ayesha
mm,
and
mm.
Mikhael
I was so hoping that she
fixed her hair.
fixed her hair for her second appearance, but no, she's sticking to it. She's sticking
Interesting.
to it.
Okay.
Mhm. His hair looks better and he's in prison.
And that hair's pretty bad that he's got.
It's very bad, but if I had to choose,
Mhm.
I would go with Mikhail's
I'm
hair.
just trying to look to see if they actually put their actual height on here.
Or are
Um,
they all the same height?
no, yeah, because look, here's Justin. It says he's 5'10". Here's Michael, says he's 5'8".
Oh, okay.
Ah, and
Okay.
then here's Mikhail, he's 6 feet.
6 feet. Okay. All right.
Let's see, with
If that's the real Mikhail.
Titus, they say
That
6'2".
and she needs a tall person.
Yeah, she does. Okay, Ayesha and Mikhail, here we go. We see your house, which looks super nice.
Mhm.
Now we do see a random baby doll on the counter that I noticed, but sometimes they show us this stuff and then they never address it. So I was like,
Oh, but they addressed it.
I wrote it down because I was like, Um, now she does explain what this baby doll is. This is her baby doll, Anna
Mhm.
Marie.
Mhm.
She's had Anna Marie since she was about 13.
Mhm.
She says there were times when she was growing up, they were homeless. They lived in their car. They would go to like a local park to shower and brush their teeth before they went to school. And she says, and then my mom moved down south and left us. Well, she didn't say what age that was. I was like, what the fuck,
No.
mom?
I know.
Um, so she was alone and she only had Anna Marie. That was her friend who she talked to. So she now, even though she's 54, she takes Anna Marie everywhere with her.
So that explains a lot.
Mhm.
But I'm just wondering, did what is it, Anna Marie
Anna Marie. Mhm.
went with her to get that hair? Because if Anna Marie went with her, Anna Marie ain't shit and she's not your friend.
Mm-mm.
And you need to go take her back to Cabbage Patch World with all the other Cabbage Patch kids that we all had when we were children that we all gave up.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, but you know what? I don't you I, on TikTok.
Mhm.
They have these baby alive,
Oh,
like,
I've seen them.
those are scary to me.
Whenever anybody posts, like, a random picture from an airport and it's a person with, like, one of these babies
Yes.
or, like, fully in the stroller and somebody's just sitting at,
Yes.
like, TSA waiting to go to their gate and you're like, "What would you do if you got on an airplane?" Somebody's like, "Oh, this is a lap baby because she's under 2," and was sitting with that doll in their lap. You'd be like, "This is weird. Real
Well,
weird."
you know me,
Well, you would
and
be
you know
asking
my mouth. I'm like, "Well, what made you get that? Can you go take me through the process? Like, how do you choose? Like,
what was her
you get to
birthday? When was she born?
yes, what's it who are her godparents? I mean, like, tell me more, please. Please,
Yeah.
look, on one trip to Vegas, I held someone's baby the whole entire trip.
When I used to work in that children's store, people would come in with the baby. I'd be like, "Just give me the baby. Just give me the
Yeah.
baby." Yeah, and they
It was a
would.
single dad, not a single dad. He was meeting his wife and he asked me, could I hold her to do one thing? And I never gave her back.
"Can I pet that dog?" Okay,
Right.
had to do it. Okay, so in the talking head, Ayesha tells us she has not talked to Mikhael in a week because he got
Mm.
moved to another prison, allegedly.
Okay, see,
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
we've been through this before.
uh-huh. And,
Mhm.
he said he's getting out soon, but his paperwork still says 999 years. Now we see this is interesting. We've never seen this before, and we're going to see this with another couple. We see Mikhail's casting tape, and it says on the bottom casting tape. Normally, they'll just act like this is part of the thing, but it says casting tape.
I never thought about the fact that they had to go through a casting process. I thought it was all about the person on the outside.
Uh-huh.
They did everything. I had no idea the
Especially
prisoners.
if it's during lockup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought that they had to do anything other than sign a piece of paper and say, yeah. Because I mean, what else do they have to fucking do in prison?
It's crazy. So, we see his casting tape where he says he's hoping to get out in 6 months. And the talking head, her friend Crystal
Mhm.
says, there are things that just don't add up with Mikhail. And I hope he's not jail talking her. Now, when they showed Crystal and they're on this road
Mhm.
trip, she is in a
Mhm.
cowboy hat and then a cowboy themed
Mhm.
shirt.
Mhm.
But then when
Mhm.
they show this talking head, she's in the same cowboy hat, different shirt, different earrings.
I mean, this woman has an emotional support Cabbage Patch doll.
Hmm.
Why can she not have an emotional support cowboy hat?
That's a good point. Thank you.
I think that this is part of the reason why they're friends.
Okay.
Right here.
Thank you
Yes.
for opening my eyes to that because that is, in fact, Crystal's look is that hat.
So let me tell you, someone did look up Mikhail's info,
Hmm.
and he is indeed not in there for 99 years.
Okay.
So he's scheduled to be up for parole again in 2027.
Uh huh.
But that's
Okay.
still not 6 months away from the time of
Whenever
filming.
they filmed this. No. Okay.
Yeah. But that's better than 900. Was it 99 years or 999 years?
999 years. Yeah.
I mean, I plan on still being here, so I'm gonna see.
Could you let us know?
I'll let you know.
Let us know from
Mary Payne,
beyond.
I'm sending this one up to you, so you'll
Mikhail is
know.
out. Let me send it
He's
up to
out,
you.
girl. They set him free, Mary Payne.
Uh,
Wish you were down here to celebrate with me.
okay, so she's driving with Crystal and they're going to Alabama. And they literally act like Alabama is another city. They keep going, "Well, we're going to Alabama." They don't say
Mhm.
a town. They
No.
they just keep saying Alabama in general. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're going to
What did she
Alabama.
call it? She said a slave state.
Oh, did she say that?
You didn't hear her? She's like,
Well,
I need my friend because they got me out here going to this slave state.
they're coming from Georgia. I mean, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, it's
Ah,
all the same, girl. All the
it get a
same.
little bit well because you know about your own slave state.
Okay.
But when you go to a different slave state, you're like, I don't know how they treat slaves here. Like, what's the difference? That was hilarious.
I
And it
did
was
not know
very,
that.
it was so on brand for stuff that Black people say. Like, we do say shit like that.
Well,
Do.
maybe I blocked it out because it made me nervous, you know?
Oh, it made you nervous? Well, she said it.
I
You
know.
didn't.
I didn't hear it.
I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, so da 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 da. Okay, Mikhail's aunt Gloria. is expecting them
Mhm.
to visit, and
Yeah.
I looked it up. Where they
Okay.
went, Elmore Correctional in Alabama from Atlanta,
Mhm.
Georgia, assuming they're
Okay.
in actual Atlanta and not just like we say Houston or
Mhm.
DC,
Mhm.
it's a suburb. Um, it's 2 hours and 43 minutes.
So they didn't drive like super far.
They didn't take, like, the ultimate road trip. They
No, they could have done this they could have gone to and from in a day.
they didn't even have to take a potty break. I mean, yeah.
No.
So, they're gonna go to the prison to visit him. Now, she says she has submitted all her background check information to the visitors list, but she never got any approval, so she hopes she's just gonna be able to see him.
Okay, so you know how we always say like,
What?
wow, this person is so dumb. Did they not watch the show? Here's a prime example of someone who's not watched this show before. Because I mean, we know better than to do some shit like that. Like, there's a whole process
I
that you
can't
have to
even
go
imagine
through.
she could drive into the grounds
I
without
was
being
shocked
on
that
a
they let
list.
her do that too. Yeah. Like, she really thought she was going to go see him. It probably wasn't even like visitation day.
I think she literally went to, like, the parking lot outside because when the CO walks
Yeah.
by, I think that person was, like, walking to their car. I don't
Oh.
think she actually got in because I have listen, I feel pretty confident that you can't just
They wouldn't let
drive
her
through the
in.
gates unless you're
No.
on a list of visitors that day.
Yeah. This was
Okay.
crazy behavior.
The funniest thing is you're like, did he just be like, "Listen, this person's gonna submit background check information, but I don't know her." Okay.
Look, I
Um,
saw her real hair. Like, she tricked me, y'all. She tricked me. Showed me all these pictures with good hair. Then all of a sudden, we
um,
FaceTime and I saw this. And I want to know parts of it.
so the talking head, she's like, everything was easy when the idea of Mikhael was just a dream, but the reality is about to hit, and this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm gonna get to see him in person. So this is hilarious. So they get out of the car and the GoPros are filming them outside the car because they have them. But again, they wouldn't let that onto the prison ground if it wasn't approved.
Mm-mm.
So now I'm coming to realize, obviously, they were in the parking lot outside the gates. Um, there's a female CO who seems to be walking
Mm-hmm.
by the car, and they're like, "Hey, so we're here to see her boyfriend." The CO goes,
Sound like two teenage girls
"Totally
going up to
does.
the boyfriend's job.
Can
He
you
won't
tell
answer
me?
the phone,
Can you
and
tell me
I'm
when
wondering if he
he's
here.
on a break from Dairy Queen?" And so,
Baby in the back and everything. Like,
I got my baby in
Anne
the
Marie,
back.
Anne Marie made the trip. Can we please get in? Like, can we get her on the visitors list as well? It's
She already
crazy.
calls him daddy. Come on. So,
Good for yeah.
Anne Marie's
Good
like,
one.
"Daddy,
Good one.
daddy."
Yep.
So this female officer goes, no. No, 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 no. You are not able to just show up here. No, you need to call on the phone. Okay.
Yeah.
And they go, "We have called on the phone." She goes, "You need to look on doc.com. And that's all you're going to be able to do it. That's the only way you could tell where he is. Cause they're like, "We don't know if he's here. That he said he got transferred here and we don't know." She goes, "You better look on doc.com. You better get back in your car." I was
Yeah, because you can get
dying.
arrested for this shit. Like, they
Yes.
will, yeah. And they were like two goo troops thinking this is funny.
Thought it was funny. Yes.
And it wasn't funny because they will arrest your ass.
So then there's a person who I have to assume is probably at the little,
The
place where you
little,
check in with your
yeah.
car.
Mm-hmm.
They walk up to it, and the person says, "You need to go back to your car or I'm gonna call the sheriff." And,
Mm.
the person then, says, "This woman is here. She says she's called several times. She wants to know if the inmate is here." And, they go, "You need to go back to your car." So then as they're walking back to the car, I guess the female CO is still around,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Tell your little coworker he needs to calm down. You're gonna
No.
get yourself shot."
For real, from way up high.
Like, they've got snipers up there. Are you stupid?
Yes. Like, this is how have you ever met a person that's really, really smart but really, really dumb?
Yes,
She's
yes.
a prime example of that because this was so I never want to visit a doctor's office where they train the doctors how to use a computer because these hoes are dumb.
It's it's wild.
It was kind of wild.
It was wild that they were just like,
Yeah. It's so that's I'm like, there's no way they've watched. Maybe they watched like an early season and they didn't show that much about what the prison part of it. But we know better than to do this. We
I
know
mean,
what clothes to
you
wear, what
you could
days to
Google
come. Like,
You could Google
and
it.
you can also Google it. Yeah,
Can I just go
she
visit my
thought
man?
I think she thought she was going to be able to sweet talk her way in.
I think she's gonna go, "Listen, I didn't get any information that I was approved. Can you just, like, look it up and make sure? And if I am, and then I'm gonna go see my man." They're like, "No."
Yeah, that's what she was saying. Mary Payne, I guarantee you it wasn't even a visiting day.
Yeah, it does. Is today Saturday between 9 and 12? No, it is not.
No,
Get in
it's
your
not.
car.
Get gone. Get
Get gone.
gone.
So she was like, "Wow, we drove like 3 hours and got treated like we were nothing."
Bitch, you are nothing to these people.
They're like, "Okay."
Who the
And
fuck are you?
Crystal goes, "That was so sad. That was so sad." And she starts crying, goes, "He's right there and I can't even see him." And Crystal's like, "I
You,
got you, girl. I'm gonna help you find answers."
you think he's right there. You're not sure where the hell he is.
We don't know where he is.
And you're out there crying.
And she thought,
Lord
I'm just gonna
Jesus.
drive up and they're just gonna say, "Oh, Ayesha's here. Got it. Check. Go." No, no, no. This is so
No, no, no,
stupid.
no, no.
Okay. Let's move on to your girl. Now, have you rescheduled with Monique?
No.
No, okay.
Have reality gays rescheduled with her?
Not to my knowledge. No.
I don't think she look, so she was on live the other day, and
Okay.
I was so tempted, Mary Payne.
You should have gotten on.
I was gonna say, hey girl, we had an interview scheduled. When can we reschedule? But I was like, is that stalkerish to do
It
that?
wouldn't. It doesn't matter because she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. You may as well troll her and be like,
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna. This is what I think happened.
okay,
I think she did a couple of interviews.
I'm going to text Matt right now and ask. Okay.
And they did not go well. Tell him I said hi. They
Okay.
did not go well. And she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And if I'm being honest, this would have been an interview where I, as the interviewee, would have really had to carry the whole interview because it's Monique.
I don't know. Like I said, she can get a little sassy. She may have had something to say.
She would have had one sassy moment, and that would have been it.
It would have been so good, though, for your social media to have an interview with her.
I agree. That's why I wanted the interview.
Damn it.
And I had some good questions to ask her, too.
All right. So here we start with when she walks inside and she falls down, which Keisha lost her ever loving mind over last week. Everybody.
Look, so someone wrote me that said, oh my gosh, you did fat fall. Because they've heard fat fall on the Libra Lounge. Mm. I said, girl, I was taking a risk bringing it up on Pink Shade because Pink Shade people will come after you if you blink wrong. So I told her, I said, I really took a risk saying fat fall. That's why I have to give so much background into it about my own fat falls. Because Pink Shade people will come after you and be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Keisha, I tell you what. Okay. So now when I get the screeners, they also send, sometimes they do this. They send like a little, a clip package, or they'll be like still photos from the episode or whatever that you can use on social media. This GIF that they sent me, GIF, however the fuck you say it, I'll never know, was of her on the floor with somebody fanning her. And I just pulled that and I sent it to Keisha, and Keisha goes, no, not that. I said this was in the clip package that they sent me.
It was a person fanning because it literally looked like they had two menus and were fanning.
Yeah, it was menu. It definitely was menus. Listen, how many times have I been to a restaurant where I'm like, let me get that menu.
Yes.
Oh, girl.
This is many times.
This is a good one. It's coated in plastic. It's really
good.
It's a good fan. Good fan.
That sent me over the edge was the fanning. I'm like,
oh God,
so funny.
Keisha's like, I can't believe you just sent me that. Okay, so
hilarious.
They walk inside. She falls. They're like, oh Lord, Monique, call 911. Call 911.
And then she goes, call the ambulance. Not. She did.
Oh my God. So the ambulance comes. They get her into a chair, which didn't look as dramatic as you made it sound last week.
Okay, wait.
She was able to pull up on the wall and get in a chair.
But we don't know what attempt that was. That
Okay.
could have been her 10th attempt at doing that.
Keisha.
And that's what they chose to show. I'm just telling you.
And they say, we're going to take you to the hospital just to check. Now, this was so funny because they get her in the ambulance and both sisters are like,
I'm
hello?
trying to
Hello?
go.
And they're like, no, we can't take all three
The
of you.
first like, all three of you? No.
Get the fuck out.
If you've ever
Hilarious.
been in the back of an ambulance, it's very small quarters. Like
It's very small. And they've got
very
the
small.
EMT that's working on you.
Yes. Yeah.
So the other sister drives the car and the one gets with her. And so they put her in the ambulance. They're going to take her for lab work. And Sylvia's like, "Ugh, we're supposed to be doing other things like meeting Titus's family. Like, I can't believe this.
We came down here for a purpose, and this is messing up the purpose right here. Like, come on, Monique.
So in her talking head, she says, I was just hungry. I was hot. I was irritated with my sisters. And she says, I've been taking weight loss injections and I hadn't eaten for like 24 hours or since 2 o'clock or
Mm,
something. I had no water and my
mm.
body just kind of shut down. And, also I get stressed out very easy. And we were supposed to go to drinks with Titus's family, but now like I just want to go home and go to sleep.
Oh, here we go again. Monique and her excuses when it's time to meet somebody.
They go and pick up some Popeye's chicken.
Okay, so someone put, and actually Monique reposted it. It said, "Will you pass out and then you bounce right into Popeye's chicken, or you wake up in Popeye's chicken?" This is not on the weight loss menu.
When I tell you, she's like, I'm getting the weight loss injections and I hadn't eaten. Now, as somebody that gets weight loss injections, they really do advise you to stay very far away from any kind of, listen, I don't always follow it either. Okay. To stay away from fried food because your metabolism is so much slower. The way that your food digests is slow. And hasn't she also gotten like a gastric bypass too?
No,
She hasn't. I thought she said she had gotten weight loss surgery and is doing the injections.
I didn't.
That's
No, that's
it
the
would be
first time I've
dangerous.
heard.
That would be
I
dangerous.
tell you what, Mary Payne, if I ever pass out, y'all have slapped me around, y'all have called my name, y'all kicked me a little bit, and I still haven't woken up. All you got to do is put a Popeye chicken thigh underneath my nose, and I'm gonna wake up.
Oh my gosh.
That is the way to revive me right there.
Oh, God. Well, this worked for her. She was like, I'm hungry. And they're like, let's get you some food. They get her some Popeyes. Okay. We don't know. You guys, she could have gotten some grilled chicken. Let's don't judge. Okay.
They don't have grilled chicken at Popeyes, at least not the Popeyes in the South. That goes against the whole goddamn purpose.
They don't? They don't have
Popeyes. It is called Popeyes fried chicken.
They don't have like a grilled chicken at Popeyes?
I have never, and it's probably because I wasn't looking for it.
Okay, now I'm going to look that up.
Grilled chicken. Now, Chick-fil-A,
Yes.
Popeyes does not have grilled chicken.
Okay, does Popeyes have, look at this, grilled, look, it's a choice when you write, okay. Yes, Popeyes offers grilled chicken options primarily through their blackened chicken sandwich, marinated non-breaded chicken breast with blackened grilled chicken strips, and they have blackened chicken tenders.
Okay. I don't know one person in my life
who's ever gotten that.
Who has ever gotten grilled chicken. Mary Payne, I swear to God, it's not on the menu down here. It is. If it's on the menu, it is so small at the bottom.
It's like way below like the kids menu.
Yeah. I had no idea. No.
Matt says we did not reschedule, is what Matt says.
I don't think she's like, fuck them. Fuck y'all. I don't think she would be a very good interviewee.
Oh, that's what you keep saying. All right. Popeye's chicken. They do. We have solved so many things today. Monique is not rescheduled, and Popeyes does have blackened chicken. Okay. So, so she just wants to go home and go to sleep. She's so exhausted from this ordeal. And so they're at home with her chicken, and her sisters are in there blowing up air mattresses because she hadn't gotten any furniture. And I wrote, she calls Titus, and then I again was like, what is wrong with me? Titus calls her.
Titus calls her, yeah.
Okay, Titus calls her. And she tells him, oh my God, I've been at the hospital. I fainted. And he goes, what? And she goes, I had to cancel with Jamal and Nigel. And he goes, I have spoken to you about how to carry yourself and be on point and doing what you need to do. So when you don't take heed to that and go off and do whatever you think is best or be lazy, you're just not paying attention. Something happens, and then whose fault is it?
I tell you what, a
Woo!
person in real life would never talk to me, let alone a motherfucker sitting in a prison cell.
This was wild. And she goes, I just got out of the hospital. And he goes, well, whose fault is that? She goes, I'm irritated now with all these cameras in my face.
And I haven't had a piece of that Popeye's chicken yet because I ran straight up here to talk to you. I think that he is being an absolute asshole.
Yes.
But I feel as though there have been other conversations that they've had about all of this, and she's just not listening. And then he seems like a person that probably, I think they mentioned he works out a lot or wants to be a personal trainer or something. So, you know, they don't really believe in shortcuts or whatever. But he probably gave her some advice. And she, I mean, if she didn't eat for 24 hours, she's not even following like the doctor's orders. Like, you can't go that long without eating or drinking. So I think he was frustrated because, and I'm not excusing him because it was kind of rude, but I think there's been some conversations about this.
And I bet there have been other times where she was supposed to come see him, but she fainted or something.
That's what I'm saying. And here we go again. I'm supposed to meet his other people. And no, and I get that because I used to hide behind the screen too when I was like kind of dating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was bigger.
Yeah.
And then whenever it would come time to like meeting the person in person, I was like, we'll come up with excuses every single time.
Interesting.
Because I could hide from tit to head.
Yeah.
You know, when we're talking, it's just tit to head. That's it. And when it was time to, I would hide. I get it, Monique. I get it.
I feel bad for her. I really do. And but you know, when you look at like her bedroom is 90% together. And then the rest of the house is
it was.
I mean, 90%. She could sleep in there. There's a bedside table. She's got the thing for her work. You know what I mean?
It was a dorm room.
Right. But the rest of the house is completely empty.
Nothing.
It just sort of shows her state of mind. She's not trying to make her space comfortable. She just wants to isolate only in her bedroom, you know. It's very sad. And I do think I don't know if she faked the fainting. But I
think she comes up with a lot of excuses.
I think she faked.
I told you that wasn't no. I told you last week that wasn't a real faint.
Yeah, I think it's sad. So the talking head, she said he just showed no compassion. You know that I fell and that I fainted. So, the next scene is her doing like a talking head, you know, with just her phone held up. She has on an animal print headscarf and no makeup, and my God, she looks so good.
I thought she looked kind of better like that.
Better without all that heavy lash and that heavy lip and that.
Wait, whoa. No, don't go too goddamn far because I'm taking this shit personal. I feel attacked. Now. Come on. Talking about Monique here. Talking about Monique. Yes, Keisha, I agree.
Your makeup does not look like that.
No, I agree. She does.
Way too much.
I don't even know what all that is that she does.
It's so much contouring. You know, it's just like so much lashes. Yeah.
I agree. To me, her eyelashes are a lot, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, that's saying a lot for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, she looked great like that. She really did. So basically, she was like, when I talked to you, you called me a dumb bitch for fainting. Okay.
Well, we didn't hear him say that.
We didn't hear him say that. So we see them talking the next morning on the phone, and their sisters are like around the corner, which was hilarious. I loved it.
Ear hustling.
Totally. And she says, did you think about everything? Did you think about basically calling me a dumb bitch? Like, did you think about it? And he goes, well, I thought we had an understanding about it. You said your piece and I said my piece, and I'm not going to dwell on it. Like, that fight's over. And she goes, well, no, we have to discuss it. And you have to recognize where you went wrong and tell me how you plan to do better. Like, don't berate me for fainting.
Right.
And he says, whatever it is, you're not paying attention. And then something happens. And I don't want to hear you crying and complaining. Which is a man who's been through this another time with her.
I agree. This is No, I think she has done it. Look, he has to be feeling some kind of way that this girl has literally moved states to be with him,
Right,
yet has made zero attempts to actually go to the prison to
right.
see him.
When she's, like, an hour
That's just
away.
crazy to me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that there was no reason to move. That's I think
right.
she moves to show, oh, I'm so committed, but just
Uh-huh.
don't look at me.
So weird.
I don't want to meet you.
It would
Yeah.
be a better excuse to not see him if she lived in another state and was like, "I'm just so busy and I can't afford to come there," you know?
I don't think she's that smart.
Alright. Or maybe she just wanted to be on the show again. Maybe it was a
But
good
she
paycheck for
still
her.
could have been on the show in her home state. It's not like we're following her to the prison to see him.
True, 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 true.
Yeah.
So, she goes, "You act like I can control what my body does, and you act like I did it on purpose." And he goes, "Mhm, was that feigning really real?" And, she goes,
Mm,
"Who fakes that? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "I don't know, maybe you were nervous about meeting my family and you were using this as an
mhm,
excuse."
mhm.
So the sisters walk in and they're like, Let us talk to him." So they
Yeah.
take the phone.
Yeah.
Now they're not yelling or anything. They're speaking
Oh.
calmly, but they say, "Listen, we don't like the way you're talking to our sister." And he goes, "What?" He says, "Monique is disrespecting me." He said, "It's a
Mm,
double standard with men and women in relationships. Like, you guys are mad about what I did, but you're not, like, mad about what she did." And she takes the phone back and goes, "You're not taking any accountability. If you I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. You wanna be all tough guy and act like you don't love me now, I'm gonna block you." And he goes, "How long have you been out here in Ohio
ooh.
and haven't come to see me?
Yep. Mhm,
And you
mhm.
act like so certain about what this is moving forward, but you ain't give me a kiss yet."
I mean, I cannot argue with this man.
I agree with him.
Because if you're telling me you're moving to be closer to me, why are you this close and I have not seen? Of course he wants to see her.
Yeah.
You know, they're in a kind of sort of relationship, not relationship, situationship thing. But shit, I still want to see you. Why come this close?
Probably in her mind, she's like, "I'm gonna lose another 100 pounds and then I'll go." But that's gonna take some
Uh-huh.
time.
That's gonna take a lot of time.
It's not
I
like
mean, look,
the weight loss shots aren't that magic.
and we saw the workout you didn't do at that workout class. So,
Listen.
you went there to socialize.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. But again, she could have still kept working on the 100 pounds at home.
Yeah. So she says, if you won't apologize to me, you're about to be single and I'm gonna block you." And he goes,
Okay.
This is so stupid." And she goes, "Don't reach out to me, don't contact me." Hangs up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll
Okay.
see what happens next week because she's still on the show. Okay.
And she probably unblocked him as soon as her sisters left out the room.
Right. And he probably said fine because he needs her money. Okay.
Yes.
All right, new couple alert. This is Rich and Felicia in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Here they are.
Mhm.
Now, at
Hey,
first, I
Rich.
thought Rich was a dork, but the more he talked, the more I thought he was cute.
He's got swag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is, look, they've got her correct size, 4'8".
Yeah, because she's little. Yeah.
This is not a great picture of her, but some other pictures she showed of herself, she's very cute.
Yeah, just
But
not this AI version of
not,
her.
yeah, that didn't even make her look good in the AI version. So,
And I'm so bad at have any of your friends started like making their profile pictures AI photos of themselves?
no, we're too old to know how to do that.
Well, I guess my friends are not too old and they keep doing this shit. And I'm like, what are you gonna do when someone sees you in person, Monique?
Exactly.
Well, they're gonna see how you really look. It is weird behavior to me that they're doing this. And a lot of them
It is.
have made themselves 150 pounds lighter than what they are.
No, 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 no. No,
Yes, 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 yes.
that's you could shave off about 10, but I think if you shave off 100, 150 pounds, then you are no, then you're gonna be on catfish. That's terrible.
I swear to you, Mary Payne,
You'll have to show
they
will
are
you show me? Will you send me some?
you know I will.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. These people are in Houston. So, we see Rich, we meet Rich. He's doing Muay Thai
Mhm,
in a gym.
mhm.
He tells us, "I'm 34. I mean, I'm not really a player, but okay, well, I did lose my virginity at 11."
Whoa!
What happened to you? That's called assault that's called sexual abuse. What are we
Well,
talking about, Rich?
he didn't say that the other person could have been 11 too.
I bet not.
I know.
I bet
Either
not.
way, it's bad. 11-year-olds should not be having sex. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl.
That's awful. So
Yeah.
he goes, I mean, in my life, I've done a whole lot of fucking.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
started
yeah, he
young
started
too. Yeah,
early.
that's real early.
He says, I've been married twice. He says, what I've been doing in my life has only led to heartache, hassle, and divorce. So I'm doing something new. So he's talking to his sparring partner at the movie tie, whose name is Zach. And he's like, oh, yeah, my girl is about to get out. She's in prison in New Orleans, in Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
Jefferson Parish. So we meet Felicia. We see her charges. And first thing I look at is the date,
Mm-hmm.
2016.
She's been in there a minute.
She is 26, has been in prison for 10 years, which means this girl, her whole growing years from 16 to 26. Think about what happens in your life from 16 to 26. A
A
lot of
lot.
people graduate high school, go to college, get married, have a kid.
Have
And that,
kids.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
she's been
And
in
she's
prison
been in there this whole time.
with women this whole time. You know she's got
Oh
girlfriends.
boy. Oh yeah.
Um, her court date was in 2018. These are her charges: armed robbery with a firearm,
Hmm.
theft, possession of Xanax, and it says authorized entry, but I think that means unauthorized entry.
They both have lived a lot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one out and one in. So
Yes.
he tells Zach he's never met her in person. He's never gone to New Orleans to see her. Why?
And we're in Houston, and guess where we're driving tomorrow? New Orleans.
You could
Because
get there.
it's not far. I mean, it's like a 4.5, 5 hour drive.
You could get there pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do
The
we say?
flights are like 30 minutes.
He's a real estate investor. He could take a day off.
Yeah.
As I said, not like ER physician. Like, I mean, he could take a day
Yeah,
off. He's a real estate
exactly.
investor. So he's telling Zach, no, they never met in person. And in his talking head, he said, I had a dream that led me to a prison pen pal site. And when I got to
Mm.
that prison pen pal site, I saw her picture and said, that is the girl in my dream.
Boy, shut up.
All right.
You did not dream any of that.
So we see her profile, and her profile says, with a very cute picture,
Mhm.
I am 26, incarcerated for 9 years, will be released December 2024. So
Hmm?
that's over a year ago from now. So I'm wondering if she does get out, and now they're also they filmed for
Mhm. Love
Love
After.
After, da, 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 da.
Mhm.
So, you know how they film them all together and then they only pay them for
Right.
one season, even though they're on 400 episodes. So, it says, "Will be released for December 2024. No children." Well, I would sure fucking hope not.
Where would she have had them at?
Jeez. No children, full-blooded Sicilian, gray eyes, 4'9", big butt, long curly dark hair. All
I
right.
mean, that's a good way to sell yourself. I mean, she could work at Bella's with that profile.
Sounds cute.
Yeah.
She says she's in prison. We see her. She says, I'm in prison for armed robbery and theft of a car. I was sentenced to
Mhm.
10 years. I've been in for 9. So she had gotten out for no good behavior. For go.
No.
Sometimes you go in as a minor, they'll let you out.
Yes. It makes you wonder what has she been doing since she's been in
Right.
prison?
I mean,
She ain't been living right.
did she get her GED? She could have gone to college. She could have gotten a law degree in this time.
I don't think she did any of the above.
She says, I've been in and out of jail since the age of 12.
So like I said, they both started life real young.
Yeah.
Mm.
And she says, when he first reached out, I fell in love the first time I talked to him. I love
Oh,
everything about him. You know, he's perfect for her. He's perfect for me. I'm from New Orleans, so I'm spicy. I'm 4'9". I wear a size 3 shoe, but you know, big things come in small packages. I'm gonna tell you something. I have a friend who's
mhm.
maybe like 5'2", 5'3", and she wears a size 5 shoe. Size 3, that is
Yeah.
you're wearing
Kid
you're
shoes still.
you're still going you could go and shop in the kids section. You can't
Yeah.
like, if you go to TJ Maxx or
You don't
Nordstrom,
see a size 3.
it doesn't go below a 5.
No.
Now you gotta roll back to the toddler section.
and just hope they have some stilettos in a taller size.
They don't.
Which
They don't.
nowadays they kind of
Well,
do.
that's right. Yeah. So now he's telling Zach, he says, she's been in there since she was 17. She's now 26. And Zach's like, man,
Mm-mm,
he goes,
mm-mm.
that is a big time for your brain development. And the
Yep.
recidivism rate is so high. Like, this is so worrisome. And, you can look out for her and that's great, but she's going to have to do this herself. She's going to have to look out for herself too.
No, she wants to go straight to him.
And Zach tells us outside, he goes, I was in and out of jail since I was 17. But when I got there, I was trying to re educate myself and use everything in there to better myself.
Yeah.
Rich's relationship is not ideal, but you have to give people chances. But you do have to believe it when somebody shows you their true color. So when she gets out and immediately starts acting a fool, you're going to have to believe her, right?
And she's going to start acting a fool by day 2. This is almost like a Nicole Deontay situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just have a feeling.
Or stupid Sean mouth breather and Destiny.
Destiny.
So in the talking head, she goes, a lot of people from my past are waiting on my release. And I don't know who may pop up or come in the picture, but I want to marry Rick. Is that his name?
Rich.
I put Rick, but I want to marry Rich and spend my life with him, have kids with him. I can see my future with him, and I'm going to get released to him. Now, how is that?
This is a
He's in
mistake.
Texas. How is she going to get released to him? He'll have to move to New Orleans. They're not going to,
Well, that's
maybe
not
they
a
will.
bad place to live. I don't know, but she doesn't need to go straight to him.
We don't know the rules. Okay. So he walks into like a hookah bar and sees his cousin named Star. Star was real cute. I love the name Star. I always have loved the name Star.
I was going to name my daughter Star, but it's right at that cusp of cute and stripper.
It is. It is.
And that's like, I can't do it.
So they're smoking hookah. And she was like, of all the girls you've ever met, why this girl? And he goes, in a way, she's untainted from the outside world. I didn't like that.
He sounds like he wants someone that he thinks he can mold,
groom,
and tell what to do. Yeah, because maybe he was groomed 11 years old and having sex. I don't know.
And the talking head, he says, women be tripping straight up. Westernized women of today.
Nope.
Westernized women? Are you from Morocco? Boy, you are from Houston, Texas.
He is stupid. See, they're both stupid. So this is they will be fighting the first night.
Here's the thing. He thinks he's going to like tell her what to do and she's going to do it. This is similar to on 90 Day Fiance, when women go over and meet these like Turkish men or whatever, and they're like, he loves that I'm an independent woman. And then you get over there and like, I know he does not. You need to get in line. Yeah. And there's a couple on there right now, Jovan and Anna Lynn, where she lives in the Philippines and they got married like online. They never saw each other in person. They've been together 7 years. And now they're seeing each other in person. And she says he's been listening to all these masculinity podcasts.
That's scary.
And now when he gets there, he's like, you need to do what I say because I'm the man. She's like, excuse me, what? No.
Oh, those masculinity podcasts and pages are scary.
It's scary. And he even says, he goes, I've listened to a lot of podcasts. And one of the hosts says that women will behave better if they fear they're going to lose you. They will behave better. So this is, I didn't like where he says, westernized women of today move a certain way, but she's been gone for so long. She hasn't been influenced by all that shit on the street.
Yep. This is not good. She needs to run.
So the talking head, she goes, I was really sheltered, for the most part. Yeah. You went to prison when you're 16.
You had nothing but shelter and 4 walls.
She says, I was in private school. I was a cheerleader. I was into gymnastics, but then my mom had a problem, lost custody of me, and I ended up in foster care. We don't know where her dad was during this time.
I know. Yeah.
She says, so I ran away. Dudes would just use me and abuse me. And so that's when I started robbing, because you want to take advantage of my vulnerability, I'm going to get you.
Well, Rich, you may want to hide all your shit, because that's what's going to happen to you too. She's going to take everything you have once she sees how you really are. Because that's all she knows.
So Star says, "So have you met her family at all?" And he goes, "I know. We hadn't even met her." Um, and he goes, "No." And he goes, she's like pure blood Italian, Sicilian.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
Star goes, they don't like black people, I don't think.
Well,
Um,
yeah, that goes around the Black network. Yes, we do believe that.
and he said, she says, "Do her parents know you are black?" Her
Uh-huh.
Sicilian
Uh-huh.
parents.
Uh-huh.
Because she's got those old school parents from Louisiana.
Um,
I don't know.
mm,
He just kind of laughs and goes, "I'm sure, sure it's fine."
no, it won't be.
The talking head Felicia goes, "My dad is super old school." What she says
Mhm.
is he is very old school, strict by the order.
By the order
By the order of what?
of who?
Of who? By the order of the mafia? What do you mean?
We need more details.
And yeah, my dad thinks I should only date a Sicilian Italian man, but we're going to see where it goes. I'm sure it's going to be
But
fine.
why should it matter? He let you go to fucking foster care.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Why
that.
does his input count?
And if he's so great with the
Where
Sicilian
has he
people, he
been?
could get you out of prison.
Now that is true. That is true. Mhm.
All right, let's finish up with Kayleigh and Michael. We didn't get,
This is just a big disaster
let's see, here they are.
waiting to happen.
Look at
Yeah.
Michael. He's little. He's 4'10". No, he's not. He's 5'8". Sorry. Sorry. I don't know
I
why I said
mean,
4'10".
that's still a short king. That's still a short king.
5'8's all right. 5'8's all right.
I'm 5'6".
I'm 5'5" on a good day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she goes over to Michael's mom's house. Michael's mom's name is Angel, and she's very happy to be on TV.
She is going to be the star of this season.
She's pulling a lot of faces.
Yes, she is.
She is very happy those cameras are in her house.
It's like she studied fucking Donna and said, I can do this better.
Oh, I can be better than Donna.
Yes, I can be
Okay.
better than Yes. Mm-hmm.
By the way, speaking of Donna, I sent you
Mm-hmm.
this weekend, Louie and Melissa. They
Mm-hmm.
posted, we got to get out of the house. We're going to get Italian food at this restaurant. So they obviously got it for free because
Mm-hmm.
she posted about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing this the whole time.
I don't understand that.
So she obviously got her nose job fixed. That was botched.
Yeah. But
And we're
why
waiting on,
even show yourself?
because they're going to be on Life After Lockup and it's a reveal. And
You think
she's,
so?
yes. And I think it's going to be on Life After Lockup. It's going to be a reveal. And she's going to shout out to the doctor because she got it for free. So she doesn't want to show it yet. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey, Bunky that has Melissa as your post person, please run out to the post box next time you see her and check out her new nose. And let's compare from the last time
Let
you
us
took a
know.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to know.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So in the talking head, Kayleigh tells us, I've known Michael's mom for like 20 years since high school.
Mm-hmm.
She's great. She doesn't sugarcoat things. And I need that sometimes. Michael gets out in a week. So we're going over to talk.
Woo.
So they talk about how Michael or Mickey, how they refer to him both ways, has been asking for all this certain food. He wants all these fancy
Yeah.
lotions and potions. And mom goes, yeah, he asked for that too. And I said, no, he fucked up. You're in jail, so you'll get what you get.
And then how does he even know about this fancy stuff? Like how does he know that it's good? Has he just been on Amazon reading reviews and shit? Like how do you know you've been locked up?
Has been looking at influencers saying, try this instead of this. Yeah.
I don't know. He's gonna probably have on one of Monique's wigs because she influenced him. And yeah, because geez.
And mom's like, I don't care. He's in jail. He fucked up. He'll get what he gets.
Yeah.
And Kayleigh goes, I feel bad for him, so I get it. Mom calls her a P word and tells her to get a
Mm-hmm.
backbone. And
It's true. And don't get a backbone for whatever surgeon you went to, because that surgeon.
listen, we don't know if she followed the post-surgery instructions. Okay.
Well, let's just go with she did it.
Okay.
She did it.
I would say go to Turkey for all of your surgeries if you're going anywhere because they do good work over there.
That's where everybody is going.
Everybody goes.
Yes.
Okay. So I told you about the girl that's on this season of 90 Day, before the 90 days, who has lost like 100 and something pounds and she wants to get all the skin surgery.
That's what I want. Yes.
Keisha, did I tell you about it?
No.
So they go and they show all her pictures on the screen, everything, all her loose skin, which everything is, just humiliated her. But
Yeah.
she needs to be there for 8 days. So they tell her,
Mm.
you'll have to plan to be here 8 days.
Okay.
Her hospital fees, her surgery, her room and board at a hotel with aftercare, including
Mhm.
food and the
Mhm.
hotel room and the full-time nursing and the surgery, all of that's included in that 8-day trip. How much do you think it is? Including the surgery.
I mean, my friend just got a lot of that done, and she paid 20.
Here in the States?
Yeah.
I had a friend here that paid like 50, but yeah, okay.
Put 80?
It was $7,000.
Oh my god.
Keisha,
Don't tell me shit like that, Mary
that's why
Payne.
people go to Turkey. And this was like a real fancy high-end something you would see in Houston or DC surgical center with like something you'd see on like Botched or like, like Dr. Nassif or something like high end.
Oh my god, because that's what I need, Mary Payne.
I know somebody here who, had lost over 100 pounds and they saved up for years and finally did it.
I've lost 200 pounds, and I've not saved up for nothing. I
Okay.
just keep hoping and praying.
Okay. $7,000 and a round trip
That's
to Turkey. Your hotel and
that's not
everything.
bad.
Hotel and food is included.
That's crazy.
All right. Just letting you know. Okay.
Okay. Noted.
Okay. Anyway, that's not where Kayleigh went. So,
No, she did not.
okay. So, mom says, you got to get a backbone. She goes, he has to get his expectations in order and not try to run
Mhm.
back to fast money selling drugs. Like, we have to
Mhm.
be tough with him. And Kayleigh goes, yeah, he's also got an impression that I've got more money than I do, but that's my fault. I created that. And mom goes, yeah, he told me you got him credit cards and then didn't pay the bills. He was so pissed off about that. And, this is going to be a major sore subject with him because he's flipping out about his credit score. And she goes, well, I did max out his credit cards, but I was buying everything he wants on his
Mhm.
credit card. Oh, that's fine
Right.
as long as you pay it, you dummy.
Yeah, but he could also pay it because he's
Mm,
got $14,000.
right. So the talking head mom says, last time Mickey got out, he was doing great. He had a full time
Mhm.
job and he had money, but he does not trust her with his money. And it's not great. He's hiding this $14,000 from his wife.
Mm-mm.
These two have a lot of history, and it's probably going to be a shit show when he gets out right at the beginning.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
There's no way. This guy seems like he watches and listens to those masculinity podcasts as well.
Yeah, he does. Mhm,
And he's going to a house with 4 kids, so he thinks he's going to tell these 4 kids what to do and
mhm,
try to run her as well.
mm-mm.
It's not going to work.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
So Kayleigh says to his own mother, do you think he's using me? And his own mother says, I told you not to marry him. What kind of idiot marries somebody in jail?
When the mom is telling you that her son ain't shit and not to do anything with the mom, you need to listen.
She says, that was not the smartest move. There's no fixing him. His
Mm.
mother. And she says, there's no
And she
fixing him.
loves him more than anything.
She says, he's hard headed. He's egotistical. He can be chauvinistic. And you're the one who had options and you chose this
Chose
one.
him. Mm-mm-mm.
And Kayleigh goes, yeah. She tells us last time he got out of prison about 9 years ago, she was supposed to pick him up, but she didn't show up. Her gut told, this is before they were married, I think.
Right.
Her gut told her not to go. He was not in a good place. He was not done with his addiction, but they eventually forgave each other. And she doesn't regret that decision at that time. Cause I guess since then he got clean.
Well, because he's in prison
Right. And
again.
people have posted that he literally has gotten like 2 degrees and gotten clean and done like,
Yeah, we did
yeah.
see that. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
So Kayleigh says, for a while I was doing okay with money. And okay, okay, so this is still Angel. This is still his mom. She says, right. Before that, you had a good paying job, and then you went to Mexico for your body makeover. And when you came back, your mom was taking care of you in your recovery, and she took advantage of you and took your money and your assets.
Oh man,
And
that's bad.
Kayleigh goes, yeah, but she's never going to own up to it. And that's just how it is. But she is still my mother. And this is where Angel starts acting. She goes, "Oh, yeah, your mom, she's so nice." Like,
They're gonna have
relax,
it out. Yeah.
relax, Angel. And Kayleigh goes, "It's important for me that you get along with my mom. And when Mickey
Mhm.
gets home, I want it to all be a stress-free environment." And Angel goes,
Well, it's
"Oh,
not gonna be.
Angel goes, I'll be nice to your mother as long as she doesn't try to steal Mickey's identity and run up his credit cards. Okay? Because that's what she did before. That's what she did to you."
That is funny.
And Kayleigh goes, "Okay, so maybe before Mickey gets out, the three of us, the three women, can sit and have a conversation." And Angel goes, "We'll have to do it in public so I don't smack her." Okay. Angel, relax. Quit trying to be
And here's
tough.
the thing, the mother-in-laws don't even have to get along. They don't even have to deal with each
They
other.
never have to even they can see each other
No,
once at
ever.
the wedding, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So in her talking head, Kayleigh reminds us, her mom used to have a gambling problem, a drug problem, and so she's obviously made some bad decisions. All right. Kayleigh and her mother go to a store and they're looking around, and she jokes with her mother, her own mother. She calls her own mother Hoary Lori. So good. So they're looking for clothes for Mickey for when he gets out, and
Why are they at a boutique doing this?
because that's probably the only place they let him film. You didn't recognize this place though there? Oh, we're not in Houston anymore, never mind.
Mm-mm.
Um, and so the mom says, "Why can't his own mother buy him clothes?"
No shit.
And Kayleigh goes, "What is it with you and his mom, Angel? Why don't you like her? You and I already didn't speak for 8 years, and I don't want that to happen again." And, she was like, "Mom, you were in prison for drugs, and I was going through an alcohol addiction, so we had to not speak for those 8 years."
Mm,
And mom says, "I made mistakes, but when you didn't talk to me for 8 years, it broke me. I never knew if I would see my grandkids again." Oh, and you too. Also you. I never knew if
right.
I would see you again as well.
Mm.
And the talking head together,
Mhm.
mom says, "I came from a family of drug users. I did heroin, coke, Molly. I was completely fucked up. I went to prison and I actually allowed it to work for me. And I
Yeah.
came out, fixed." And mom says, "I am so sorry. And maybe when I see you talking to his mother, Angel, maybe I have a little jealousy there that I wish I had that relationship with you.
Mm.
But there is something I just don't like about her. She does act like she's better than everybody else," which we
Okay,
could kind of see
well,
that.
we can see that. Yeah, yeah, most
But then
definitely.
again, Angel's like, "I've never been in prison, and you have. I'm doing
And
fine."
I didn't steal my child's identity and steal her
Uh-huh.
money. So, I
Uh-huh.
mean, yeah, I can see both sides.
Yeah. And she says, Lori says, "Why are you footing the bill for him? His mother could be doing that. She can use her credit card for him." And Kayleigh goes, "I don't want to be in the middle." Well, let me tell you why, because Angel has been burned before. And she's like, "I'm not paying for shit. You're in jail. When you get out, you can stay here, but that's it.
She's playing it smart, but
Tough love,
he can't even stay there because I would think he would go live with his wife.
I would think. Um, Lori says, "Just text her and let's see if we can meet. Let's just see if we can all meet up." And they check out at the store and it's like $700 and no credit cards will go through. And mom, Lori, has to pay for the $700 for the clothes she just bought.
I just this was just so stupid to me because
Yeah.
it's like if you're going to be buying him clothes, like when he's getting out, just buy a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, not $750 at a boutique.
Also
And
go
clearly
to
you ain't got no money.
go to Target, go to Walmart, go to a
Yeah,
secondhand store where they have good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
But well, I'm sure he had that on a list of places. Do not get my clothes from here.
Mhm.
So, but fuck you. You're in
Yeah.
prison. You can't tell me what to do, and I can take the tags off, and you won't know where the fuck I got it from anyway.
In the words of Robert and Annie said, "I can't believe you took me to a used clothing store." Never gotten over it. Okay. Okay. Now we see Lori's Hoary Lori, Kayleigh's mom's casting tape. And she said, "I think Mike's mom, Angel, is conniving, and his mom is just jealous that Mike will love somebody more than her." Which
Okay,
could
like I
be.
said, it could be. I did, like I said, it looks like she studied from fucking Donna's school and
Mhm.
said I can do it better. So there may be some of that in there. I can see it.
And then we see Talking Head Angel's casting tape, Mike's mom, Angel's
Mm-mm.
casting tape. She said, "Kayleigh's mother has taken advantage of her and stolen her money." Like, what kind of a person does that?
Oh, so it's gonna be a battle of the mother-in-laws.
Battle of the mothers. All right.
Okay.
we see next time on Emily crying and saying, um, she's saying they are plotting to use the shit out of me and I'm just a bank to him. And who is she? Don't know.
Okay.
Gigi as Moo, it's just never gonna not be funny.
Gigi and Moo.
And the baby mama Boo Bobo.
Mm-hmm.
Gigi asked Moo, does your baby mama know you're in a relationship with me? And he goes, nah, nobody knows.
Not good.
That'll make you
That's
feel
not
good.
good. Nope.
Rich goes to a psychic or something who says, ooh, I see a breakup. He's like, oh, what?
Okay.
Ayesha and Crystal look like they're going to Mikhael's old farm because they're going up to like a trailer and they're looking around like, ooh, is this blood on the ground? They're poking around in the dark and they're like, Mikhael is missing.
They are Dumb and Dumber.
They are. He is in the Department of Corrections. He is not missing.
No, like stop saying that. He just doesn't want you to find him right now.
He doesn't want you to know where he is.
Exactly. I could be in this prison, that prison over there. I don't know. They keep transferring me every week. Every other week, I'm going to another prison. I can't. I call you when I call you. Yeah, he just.
Kayleigh and Mike's the moms fight, Angel and Lori. And Lori says to Angel, I'm supporting your child while he's in prison. And Angel says, well, then you're stupid too. And Lori pours water on Angel. So there we go.
Okay. All right. Alrighty.
That's our episode, Keisha. And I got to tell you, I love a new batch of prisoners. It just gives me life.
I mean, it's because we see each season and we're like, they cannot get dumber. And they do. They do.
This Ayesha and Crystal is just comedy at this point.
Comedy. Yeah.
Because I wonder if like that aunt said, come meet me here. And they got there and it's like an abandoned trailer.
Because I'm keep wondering, where's the aunt? When is the aunt going to show up?
Right. She's going to be like, y'all are stupid. This man is in prison for 400 years.
I think whether he's getting out in 400 years or tomorrow, she's still going to think they're stupid.
Yeah.
Because they kind of are. Yeah.
Everybody, please make sure you're following and listening to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. Now, whether or not she has a Monique interview is TBD, but
don't hold your breath, people. Don't hold your breath.
I'm sure you're over there talking about 1,000-pound sisters.
Yes, we are. And they, speaking of dumb,
1,000-pound sisters were mentioned this week when I did the Traders recap with Katie and Kimberly. I don't know how that came up, but Kimberly was blah, blah, blah. I was like, you got to listen to Keisha. I don't cover that show.
Yeah, she knows she knows. She knows. Yeah.
Kimberly likes it too.
The day we get Mary Payne Gilbert to watch one episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters. I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do it for a Patreon or something.
Probably.
Y'all, tonight, Monday night at 10 p.m., when Tell All Part 2 is over of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, which I'm covering over on Prime, I'm doing an interview with Chloe, and that's going to be out on the free feed at 10 p.m. tonight. That is Monday night, February 2nd. That interview will drop. The minute the end of the Tell All drops, when we're done, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the interview will drop. You'll be able to hear it right away. It was really, really fun. So make sure you're listening there. And Kimberly and I are covering Before the 90 Days on TLC Tuesdays. I've got Dylan and Pat this week talking Bravo. And of course, Friday will be The Other Way Tell All Part 2 recap. Keisha and I are covering Plathville on Wednesdays. Still doing Tell Me Everything with Kate Casey on Thursdays. That's about to end. And Lord knows Keisha and I are ramping up for the February 11th premiere of Love is Blind Ohio.
Yep.
I need to find that sound drop
of Indy saying Ohio.
Ohio. God,
it was her birthday the other day.
Oh, happy birthday, Indy. I hope she's happy and away from.
She looks good.
Harry. Yeah.
She's away from Harry. Well, she ain't got no choice because I think Harry locked up.
I think Harry's gone for a while.
Forever. Yes.
All right, everybody. We will see you next week to talk more love during lockup. Bye.
Bye.